Hey Academy, back for another one of our track guides. Tonight we're at Sepang North in the BMW 325. So we're going to do our quick run through, look at our braking marks, any tips we have for the corners. We'll do a couple of laps after that, and then as usual, hit us up in Discord if you have any questions. So you'll be coming down the main straight here. First turn, you're going to start your braking. Basically at the 100-meter mark, you can probably push it a little bit deeper, maybe 95, 90 meters, depending on how good you are on the brakes. But that's going to be your starting point. One thing I find helps a lot heading into this corner, or basically any of these hard braking zones, is to not downshift rapidly. Let your brakes do the work, and then just downshift as you get lower into the RPM range. It seems to help stabilize the car versus rapid downshifts where you can sort of feel the car jumping around. I know you engine braking and all that theory, but to me it just doesn't work as smoothly. So I like downshift late. You're going to roll around there, cut it in nice and tight back onto this curbing here, so you end up about the middle of the track. When you get to this point here, you're going to basically just tap the brakes a little bit. I use the traction control at setting 4. Just a little tap of the brake, and when you sort of flick it in, the rear is going to come around on you. You want to try and stay in really tight to this cone here, so you can get on the gas nice and early. It's probably going to push you out wide to this exit curbing over here, but that's fine as long as you stay in the track. You're okay. Pretty basic stuff here. You get up to 5th. I do not shift into 6th. I stay in 5th gear all the way through here. Again, another easy braking marker. It's going to be right at this 100-meter mark. You can use the board. You can use the concrete strip right there on the left. Whatever works for you. Again, you can push a little bit deeper, but I prefer to brake a little bit further back and try and keep the corner speed up, especially in a car like this. Anyway, you'll drop from 5th down to 3rd. Try and roll 2 tires up onto this curbing here. As soon as you cross the curbing, you should be into the gas. Nice wide exit. Now here you can go into 4th or 5th. I actually find I like 4th better. It'll rev, you'll be hitting the limiter, but it's fine because you're going to get off the throttle just a little bit as you sort of roll through this corner and right back in. And then this is the tricky corner right here, right? So it's I'm in 4th. You want to just tap the brakes when the wheel is almost straight, just to sort of adjust your entry speed here. What's going to happen is if you come in too hot, you're going to end up real wide out there to the left. And there's nothing you can do to defend anybody from passing you there. So you want to stay tight this whole way through. You'll be gassing the whole thing. Clip this corner. There's a white stripe you see right here. I like to get on the brakes. I stay in 4th all the way through this. I hit the brakes. You can sort of see, just ride it out a little bit just so you sort of get the car slowed enough that you can turn it in. Clip the inside of this curbing. You're on the gas. As long as you don't hit the grass over there, you're good. You'll be in 4th gear. So you're on to 5th. And then you're back on the main straight here. So let's just do a medium pace lap for you guys. So it'll be in 6th gear. We'll use 100 meters. Clip that. Stay in tight. Just let the car sort of, like I said, the rear end will kick out on you a little bit. If 4 is a little too loose for you, just drop the traction control down to 3 or 2. Roll right up here on the gas. Here it says stay in 4th. If you get too far on that curbing, it will pull you in, so be careful. Little tap of the brake just to tighten your line up. You're in the throttle, brake. And it's as simple as that. This is actually a really fun track. I like this one. There's not a lot to do. The racing's usually great here. So we'll do a reset, throw a fast lap in so you guys can see everything, and hit us up in Discord.